Welcome to our channel. Why the final Divergent film was never made, what the cast and creator have said. As Divergent celebrates its 10th anniversary on March 21, here's everything to know about the fourth and final film, which was never made. Divergent first premiered 10 years ago on March 21, 2014, but unlike other book adaptations, it never had a proper conclusion. Based on Veronica Roth's hit book franchise, the film starred Shailene Woodley as a young girl living in a future dystopian Chicago, in which society was divided into 5 factions: abnegation, amity, candor, dauntless, and erudite. The book series and subsequent films arrived during a frenzy for content, including Harry Potter, Twilight, and The Hunger Games, and 2 film sequels followed the first, titled Insurgent and Allegiant, based on Roth's novels of the same name. A fourth and final film, titled Ascendant, was meant to wrap up the franchise, but it never came to fruition due to Allegiant's lackluster box office performance. As Divergent turns 10, here's everything the cast and creator have said about the fourth final that never was. What was the final Divergent movie about? Warning: spoilers about the final Divergent book ahead. The fourth Divergent film was intended to tell the story of the second half of Roth's third and final book Allegiant, as a part 2 to the third film of the same name. After coming in contact with a group called the Bureau, Shailene Woodley's Triss and the rest of the group learn that their city and all of the factions have been part of a genetic experiment. However, when Triss and the others try to expose the Bureau, their leader David tries to unleash a serum to wipe their memories so that they can do the experiment over again. The final film ends with Triss exposing the truth about the Bureau. But in the final book, the story continues, though Triss successfully stops the Bureau by unleashing a memory-erasing serum on them. She is fatally shot by David in the process. Why did the final Divergent movie never get released? In April 2014, a month after the release of Divergent, it was announced that the final book in the franchise would be split into 2 films. At the time, Deadline announced that they would be released on March 18, 2016 and March 24, 2017, respectively, noting that both films would be produced separately. Filming for the third film took place in Atlanta, Georgia from May 2015 to August 2015, while production for the fourth and final film was expected to start in the summer of 2016. In February 2016, the fourth film faced a bump in the road as Robert Schwenke stepped down as director and Leo Toland Krieger later took over. The franchise was dealt a major blow as the third film, Allegiant, released on March 18, 2016, to dismal box office numbers. The film grossed worldwide against its estimated, making it the lowest-grossing film in the Divergent franchise. As a result, Lionsgate began to rethink the franchise and its format. Hunger Games director admits he totally regrets splitting Mockingjay into 2 parts exclusive. What happened to the Divergent series? In July 2016, months after the release of Allegiant, it was reported that the fourth and final film would skip a theatrical release and be turned into a TV movie. At the time, Variety noted that the potential TV movie would lead into an additional television series set in the same post-apocalyptic world. However, the series was quickly met with skepticism, especially from its stars. During an interview with Screen Rant in September 2016, Woodley said she was not interested in reprising her role for the new project. "I didn't sign up to be in a television show," she told the publication. Out of respect to the studio and everyone involved, they may have changed their mind and may be doing something different, but I'm not necessarily interested in doing a television show. In August 2017, more details were released as Deadline reported that Starz would be developing the series after it was acquired by Lionsgate. At the time, it was announced that Allegiant writer-executive producer Adam Kozad and director Lee Toland Krieger would return. However, it was unclear who from the original cast would appear. In December 2018, a spokesperson for Starz confirmed that the series was no longer in development. Thanks you for watching. Stay connected with us for more videos.